Hi friends, welcome to Foodies Point Christmas series recipe number 5 Fish Biryani. Let's check out this delicious Dum Biryani recipe in the video. First step is marination. I have taken white pomfret fish of 750 grams. Clean them and slit cut on the fish for better marination. Now take a clay pot and add coriander powder, red chili powder, Kashmiri chili powder, black pepper powder, turmeric powder, cumin powder and salt. You may also add ginger and garlic paste. And now let's add 3 teaspoons of plain curd and mix them well. Now you can add 2 teaspoons of water and mix well to form a thick batter. Look, this is the right consistency. Now let's add the fish and marinate well and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. If you do not get pomfret fish, you can use any choice of your fish and follow the same steps to make this fish dum biryani. Now let's get into the second step, ingredients and methods. I have taken long grain basmati rice of 3 cups. Wash the rice and keep it aside. Now cut the shallots into thin slices. Now take ginger and garlic, tomatoes, green chilies, mint leaves and coriander leaves. Take a blender and blend all this into a fine paste. Break the 2 green chilies and take only handful of sliced shallots, handful of mint and coriander leaves to make a fine paste. Now let's get into the third step, shallots frying. Take a small wok and add oil for deep frying. Separate the layers of the shallots and add when the oil is heated up. Now fry the onions until it is dark brown. Keep stirring until the shallots turns brown. Once the shallots are fried, transfer to a plate quickly so that it will become more crispier for our garnishing. This is also one of the most important steps for making dum biryani. This gives an extra flavor to our biryani. Fry some raisins and cashew nuts in the same oil and keep it aside. Now let's get to the next step, which is cooking of rice. Take a vessel and add 3/4 of water and all our biryani spices. Do check the description for entire list of ingredients. Now add 2 teaspoons of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of green paste and mix well. Add 1 teaspoon of garam masala and add 2 teaspoons of fried oil, 2 teaspoons of lime juice, and once the water is boiled, add basmati rice slowly and mix well. We need to cook this rice only up to 80%, as once the rice is cooked, we need to drain the water completely and spread the rice on a large mouth vessel, allow it to dry completely. This will actually avoid extra cooking of the rice. If the rice breaks as shown in the video, drain the water immediately and keep it aside. Let's get into our step 5, frying of the fish. Take a pan and add the marinated fish for shallow frying. Shallow fry only until 90%, as we will dum the fish along with the rice in our last step. Flip and turn the fish and fry evenly across all the sides. Well, this fish fry masala is really yummy and tasty too. Transfer the fried fish to a plate and keep it aside. Now let's get into step 6, our fish biryani masala. Take a heavy bottom biryani pot and add 1 tablespoon of oil and ghee. Now let's add all the biryani spices and check the ingredients in the description for right measurements. Now let's mix all these spices for 2 minutes. Add the remaining shallots and fry until golden brown. Once the shallots are fried, let's add the remaining green paste and stir well. Add 2 teaspoons of water in the blender and pour this water to this fried onions too. Now let's add 1 teaspoon coriander powder, 1 teaspoon red chili powder, 2 teaspoons Kashmiri chili powder, pinch of turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon cumin powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala and stir well. Now let's add 1/4 teaspoon of salt and chopped tomatoes and stir well. Also add 5 teaspoons of plain curd and stir well for 5 minutes. This biryani masala tastes great for any meat or any biryani too. Now let's add 1/4 cup of water and stir continuously until the raw smell goes off. The most important ingredient of this fish biryani is coconut milk. Add 1 cup of coconut milk and stir well for 5 to 8 minutes. And once done, switch off the flame and transfer half of the gravy to another bowl and keep it aside. Let's get into the last step of our recipe, which is dum time. Now let's start layering with half of the cooked rice on top of this gravy. Spread the rice evenly and then layer with fried crispy shallots. Also layer with chopped mint and coriander leaves. Sprinkle some garam masala and add 1 teaspoon of ghee and sprinkle some fried cashews and raisins. Add the biryani masala gravy and layer with the cooked rice again. We can completely add the cooked rice and repeat the same process of layering. Place the fried pomfret fish on top of the rice and then start layering as we did in the previous step. Sprinkle some shallots, some mint and coriander leaves, then garam masala, then 1 teaspoon of ghee, and finally with our fried cashew nuts and raisins. Cover with the lid and dum for 7 to 10 minutes on low flame. Cover the lid's hole with a small roll of tissue paper to avoid any moisture going out. Once you start seeing the moisture, then switch off the flame and leave it for 5 minutes. Now let's open and check out our dum biryani. This is our special fish dum biryani. Now let's serve and enjoy our fish dum biryani. This dum biryani is completely full of flavors and spices. I'm sure you would definitely love to make this recipe. Please do try this recipe for this Christmas and do let me know your feedback in the comments section. Do subscribe to my channel and share my cooking videos to your friends and family too. Merry Christmas! Thank you everyone.